Q&A. I got a list of questions. These are the people that actually sent me questions down below. I got quite a few different kinds of questions, so I just picked some out of them. If I didn't get to your question, comment it back down below and I'll try to get to it next time. So that way everyone has a fair chance to get to it. But let's get started. Do I love my big belly? Yes, I really do love it. It's fun to rub and play with all the time and feel the baby kicking. So to me, I love it. I've always been small when it comes down to size, so for my stomach to be growing doesn't bother me at all. And then my next question was, does your belly hurt your back? Depending on my task. If it's just throughout the day and stuff and I'm not lifting stuff or picking up anything or turn to the side kind of weird, no, my belly does not actually hurt my back. It's not big enough for that. But say I do pick up something that happens to be too heavy, or like picking up my laundry, bending down too many times, the weight can get kind of heavy on my back. Like even if you look in the last video, with my Q&As, I mentioned when I wash dishes I have to turn to the side. That actually hurts my back. So it does and doesn't at the same time. Normal day activities does not hurt, but if I overdo it doing certain stuff, yes, it does hurt. If I put my phone under my belly, can you see me? Well, as you can see, no, you cannot see my face unless I literally lean over, and then at that point the belly is kind of moved. So no, you can't really see me very much. And that was me putting the camera on the floor, so that way y'all can see from the full angle of from the floor up. Your belly looks really tight, like ready to pop. I'm a little confused if this is a question or not. It is kind of tight. I actually just went to my appointment and she said she felt my belly and my stomach was very tight, as if I was having Hicks contractions, which are just pretty much practice contractions, as in my stomach just gets really tight. And it also might be because I was so small and my stomach is just spreading slowly, so it's not very soft and flimsy. So yes, the stomach skin around here, it is quite tight, but not like constricting tight. It's just like tight when you touch it and stuff. So yes, kinda, I don't know. And then, is the coloring of my skin more reddish or purple around my stomach? I'm more red toned in my face, so from my view, it looks more reddish toned. Now underneath, it may be purple toned. I have no idea, but I can put my foundation on my belly, and so my face is more reddish toned and my stomach is more reddish toned. At least that's what I've been told, and from my experience, that's really the coloring that's underneath my skin is more reddish. What does my stomach look like when I'm standing up? Well, it kind of looks like that. And that's from different angles, me turning around, and so y'all can see even from the back. I've been told I don't look pregnant from the back. And from what this video is showing, you can't really tell. But what do you think? Could you tell if I was pregnant from the back? If you could, comment it down below. If you couldn't, comment it down below. I want to see if it's more of a yes or more of a no. Let's just see. Do you feel like a balloon when you eat or drink too much? I think that's a normal feeling for most people, pregnant or not pregnant. So yes, I do feel like a balloon, but it's more of, I think it's more like normal That's how I normally feel. But because I've always eaten in small portions and stuff like that, I don't feel like that very often, just because I don't stuff myself. Even when I have my cravings and stuff, I eat just enough so I solve my craving or fill myself up without irritating myself. Now, if he is kicking and moving, and I do try to eat when he is in his super hyper mode, you can feel like you're getting beat up and bloated and like somebody's punching your food. So in those occasions, yes, I do feel very bloated if he is going at it and I had just ate. Do I have already inflated your belly? I honestly do not know what that means, truthfully, because inflated belly, I'm thinking about the little fake bellies. And from what I looked up, they just pulled up a bunch of fake bellies, or people trying to push out their stomach so it looks bigger and stuff like that. And no, I don't stick my stomach out, so this is the shape and the size that it is. And then I don't try to inflate it, make it any kind of bigger, and I don't have a fake belly, so that was the best I can do for trying to answer that question. If I got your question wrong, if you give me more details down below, I will most definitely try to explain it better next time, because maybe I missed something. But I just want to make sure I can answer your question properly. How does it look when I push out my stomach? This is actually how it looks when I push out my stomach. I did it from both the side and in the front, so that way you can see what it looks like when I do push it out. So maybe that might help you better with the question before about the inflating stomach. So just let me know if I got it right or I needed a little bit of a more of a pointer. Can I see how you rub your belly? Yes. This is actually how I rub my belly. It depends. It depends on if I'm in a rush or if I'm about to start shooting. If I start shooting, I try to rub it in kind of fast, but not a whole lot, just because I want to make sure it keeps its shine a little bit on camera, because skin looks a little bit better when it's shiny. In that kind of case, when it comes down to a stomach, that I've noticed, same thing with like your legs, you want a little shine on it. And then when I'm trying to comfort my baby or just relax my baby, I kind of rub it like this, which is like slower and more of a circular motion, just so he can get more comfortable. If he happens to be head up, which is closer to my head, it can encourage him to try to roll downwards, because I've been told that helps the baby try to roll downwards. But I've also been told that baby's gonna roll when baby wants to roll. But just for a little encouragement, I try to roll and do it like this. So I have two different ways that I do it. And I do the slower one more when I'm relaxing, to myself. When I'm in a rush, guaranteed I'm gonna do it the first way. What do you think about belly slap? I'ma slap you. You slap my belly, I slap you. It's that quick. It's that easy. Just because, why would you slap a belly? Especially not a pregnant belly. Now maybe it's joking, your family, friends, or something like that. But if you ever walk up to a pregnant person and slap their belly, guaranteed, probably, they gonna slap back. It's gonna be slap boxing by the time we get done. And the pregnant person's going to win. Because that's pretty much the same thing as hitting the belly, and that's not okay, and that's not funny at all. Now, if I miss something and it's like some fun joke or some cute little video or that type of thing, that's not what I instantly think in my head, tell me, link the video down below, and I'll comment or react to the video, and I'll tell you how I feel about it then. But from what just slapping your belly. That's not cool. That's not cool at all. Can I see my feet? Yes and no. If you look at this video, it actually does show me leaning it over, right directly over my belly, so you can see what I see. And if I stick my feet out, yeah, you can see my feet. If not, no, you can't really see my feet at all. But that's just how it is, and I don't mind it very much, because I can still pick my feet up so I can see it. Because you can see that I'm completely sitting down right now. So, I can see my feet all day long if I want to. Just not standing up. When I'm sitting down, I can see my feet, everything perfectly fine. So it's like, for me, it's not that big of a deal. And then, these two questions I was given, I could Q&A it, and I could show you these things, but they were already video ideas that I was going to do. So y'all can look forward to seeing me actually try all my favorite pregnancy clothes, probably tomorrow or in a few days coming up. And I will link that down below in the description when I do post it, or you can hit the notification button and it will pop up when it does pop up. And I will try to link it above whenever I get the chance in this video, so you can actually see it up there and try to see it down there if you actually come across this video later on and it's already pre-posted, or you can just hit the notification so you can get it the day of. And then the other question I was given that was actually a video from me later was doing the pregnancy mama dance. Of course I plan on doing that dance. What pregnant person does not like doing that dance? It just seems like so much fun. And that will also be posted down in this description when I do post it, and it will be also put linked up there. So I hope I was able to answer pretty much everybody's question. Oh yeah, somebody asked if I did have a higher drive because I was pregnant. Honestly, I have a higher need for cuddling and physical touch, yes. But as for questions like that, especially kind of like brutal, kind of straight to the point, kind of weird questions, I don't feel comfortable really answering those questions in detail or in those kind of sense, because this is a family channel, and at one point, once my baby is born, he will be on this channel and he'll be able to see this kind of stuff too. So I wanted to answer your question in the most professional way possible and try to show you and be able to communicate with y'all so y'all will know for future reference, if you ask me questions and stuff, that I'm going to try to answer your questions, but I'm going to try to do it in the most educational or intentional way possible. And I hope that I was able to get to majority of people's questions or all your questions. And if you have more, you know the deal. Y'all can just ask me down below in the comments and I will read through your comments or try to give you messages. If you ask me questions that I've already answered, y'all can go check out the first video, because I did answer somebody's questions that I saw in the comments with questions that I answered in my last Q&A. But you can check it out. But if you put it in the comments, I will try to link you to that video, or I will tag you in the playlist of my different Q&As, and you can just tune in and see if I answered your question down below. So if you didn't see your question here, I might have just happened to answer it in the last video. So go check that video out as well. And I hope y'all are having a wonderful December. And I hope y'all tune in for my channel some more, and like, comment, and subscribe down below.